You've committed to things that were never yours.
Oh, I would tell you the great example that you've committed to something is the fact that over 50 people wrote letters for you.
Man, and I did some driving around yesterday and shaking hands and thanking people yesterday. That was kind of what I did yesterday, was just to go express gratitude to people who helped me out.
So with that, though, do you think there's still a glass ceiling for that? Like, the people that wrote you letters support you.
Yeah.
I'm one of those people. I'm happy to say I was able to do that for you. But at the same time, I don't put a cap on what Shawn can accomplish. Do you feel like any of those people or people in general just put a cap on what you can do?
Probably.
I don't know.
Probably.
I don't know about that.
Well, finding work has been very hard. My record. Extremely hard. Right? So for me, and it's typically what you see in most addicts. When people can't take care of themselves, they revert back to old. It's just facts, right? If you put a man in a position where he can't take care of his family, he's going to do something child got to do, And I think, again, it goes back to biblical, man. Never trust a desperate man, because a desperate man will do anything he has to do to get what he needs, And we absolutely put people in those situations. That's why we see recidivism the way it is.
Yeah, well, and then we treat recidivism like a business.
Man, it's horrible.
It is a business, right?
It is horrible.
So, go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, you're good. But, for me, it's, and I learned this, honestly, about 3 months ago, man. When we talk about creation, right? Go back to the book of Genesis. We talk about creation, and God rested on the seventh day, right? And then we call that the Lord's Day, right? I feel like as a culture, we hang on that seventh day, right? That means I get to take Sundays off because God took Sundays off. No, God took Sunday off because...
It's actually Saturday, but okay.
But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, God took that seventh day off because he finished creation. He finished his assignment.
Yeah.
Right? That doesn't mean I get a day off during you know what I'm saying?
This
Like,
is a fun
that
part.
doesn't mean that Shawn gets to take a break.
Nope.
No, Shawn gets to take a break when his assignment's completed.
So here's what I think a lot of people don't understand. It's like if you own a business, like I own a business, you own Better Days Rain Recovery. That is your business, right?
Yeah.
People don't understand that there are no days off. You work for
None.
yourself,
I
and
work
you are
7 days a
working
week.
for other people.
I work 7 days a
I
week.
think when people put that glass ceiling there, or they put a cap on what they think you can accomplish, you're really giving me fire and fuel, because I'm going to show you that while you're resting, I'm moving ahead.
Well, and then when you amplify it, when you come to this understanding that God put you here to do something great, when he puts something in front of you for it to be great, and it's something, again, I had to learn. God works in absolutes. He don't work in cop-outs.
Well, he doesn't want to half-ass anything.
Nothing.
He didn't half-ass anything.
Right?
Well, except the platypus, if you've seen that thing.
So I heard somebody a couple weeks ago, they were like, my family deserves the best of me, not the rest of me.
Who would say that?
No.
You're going to tell me later who said that. I'm going to smack him in the mouth.
So, when I heard him say that, because he used it as a cop-out to go home, right? And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, I'm like, man, like, that's not what that means. Your family deserves the best of you, not the rest of you. To me, what that means is your family deserves your victory, not your defeat. See what I'm saying?
Well, so if you're striving for personal excellence, that means in every area of your life. That should be family. It should be your faith. That should be your business. That should be your physical fitness. That should be your mental health.
Yeah.
Like, we've got all these little boxes that people use as their excuse and a cop-out. And
God doesn't work in excuses.
And the more we work on this, right, you and I both have seen this, in so many people, they'll use the littlest inconvenience to cop out and go do something else.
Bro, and just this whole last year has been just this learning curve, right, with God. And I've learned that if you really got faith in God the way you say you have faith in God, then put that same amount of faith in yourself. Because God put that same amount of faith in you. That's why he created you.
Well, you know what the opposite of faith is, right? It's fear.
Yeah. Fear, failure. So instead of, and that's why I tell people, like, I don't live a life of what ifs. I don't like, I'm not in that what if. I'm not in that I got a plan B in case this fails.